Morgana does use her shield on Shell. Shell does barely get away. Morgana does get the kill on Ashe, but you know what? I'm fine with an assist. Annie's trying to get away here. I was gonna let Shell get the kill, and Shell's like, nope, go ahead and get her, and I took her out. I'm 8-1 right now. Level 10, and not that bad. Prince Abaddon is holding up okay, and this whole entire game. By the way, this was what's his face? Tagger or Trigger, something like that. This is his first game he's ever played. He's one of Abaddon's viewers. He does Twitch TV, if you know what that is. It's if you want to check it out, it's Abaddon, Abaddon, StarCraft. Well, the initials SC2. So, if you ever want to check him out, he's constantly streaming. Now, there again, Shell died. I tried to save him from Cho'Gath. I do try the flash over the barriers, though. Did not work, because I did not have vision. But anyways, I do try to get the kill on Cho'Gath, but I noticed Ashe is stunning me, and I am at very low health. I probably could have taken Ashe, but instead I decided to retreat, and because I had no mana, I couldn't use any of my abilities, and so I just thought I'll just head home and get the items that I need as well. Morgana does head up to help Prince Abaddon, and yeah, pretty much Ashe is still at at bottom. Morgana and Prince Abaddon are trying to take out these two. Now this is what surprised me. Teemo almost dies, then Annie comes in. Annie does kill Prince Abaddon, and then Tagger, and then look at how low health he had, but I guess he had his invincibility ult on. But here we go, Tagger's sitting there like that. This is his first game, he doesn't know how to use his character, but yeah, Contractor said, yeah, at that point, I couldn't do anything. He had his invincibility. But anyway, so here comes Shell down to take out these two. I'm on my way. I was told to go to mid just so that tower doesn't get taken out. And so far, we've killed one tower, and they have killed one as well. So we're tied with towers right now. And but the kills for champions are favoring us. We killed 20, they've only killed 7. And I have 1 death. So this is a very good, game. So I was coming around the side here. I was going to flank, and then something happened to where I just lagged the frick out. Like, I was going through that mountain there, and then eventually I just had to, shut down my entire thing and open it back up. See, look at the minions aren't moving.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
And then I checked back up here, and I'm like, okay, then everything resumed. And I was like, hold on, everything's still lagging a little bit. I'm going to grab this bush for a second, let everything catch up. I still don't know what the heck happened there. But, I'm just going to let my game catch up, wait for Morgana to come over. And, we're going to gank these two here. And just a second, here we go. We're going to engage. I do take out some of Ashe's, but I am going to focus on Cho'Gath, who is trying to run away. But Morgana is there for the extra gank. I do use my ult. I do not get him, though, but you know what? I'm fine with an assist. As long as we get the kill, that's what I say. So, Morgana, I don't know how her snare did not hit him. Ashe. But it didn't. Ashe is almost at full health, but we do have level 12 and two level 11s. And Ashe is clearly outmatched here. Morgana is very powerful and fed, as I am. Prince Abaddon is recalling, and Tagger is going to stick around. Even though he is a very low level, he's very behind. He's only level 6. He's just got to be careful not to feed them. And Ashe is very low on health. I, at that point, went AFK for a second because I needed to take care of something at home. But I do get right back into the action, and I am determined to get this Ashe kill. But here comes Cho'Gath. I'm not afraid of him. You know, got nice mana, full health. Gotta help out my ally here. Gotta help out Shell. Engage. Almost get Ashe. Ashe just barely gets away, but I get her because my passive is every attack I do extra blood. I do take blood loss from the other champions. If you know Darius, he takes hemorrhage. It's almost the same thing, except you actually don't stack it. It's just the more attacks. Well, it kind of stacks, sort of, you could say, but the more. But I was gonna go out to Cho'Gath, but the tower's targeting me, and I couldn't do it. Shell does head right back in there, but It's okay. Annie heads for the tower. I do try to defend this tower, but the tower does almost have full health. Very low on health, and then I get engaged by Teemo. I'm trying to run away, and I don't want. I'm about to die. I'm like, oh, there's my death, and I end up pulling out with 41 health, just barely. She does get the kill though. Shell does, but the poison just killed her right off. And that's the thing about Teemo, you gotta watch out for, because that poison will get you. So I recall, and Prince Abaddon is going after this guy, who I can't never remember his name, and Tagger is just trying to get the minion kills, trying not to die. Cho'Gath and Ashe are back down here. Cho'Gath needs to eat some little minions or some champions, so he grows, he gets more stacks. So he has more health and a better attack. So as we go on, Morgana is back in mid, and we have taken out the mid tower, so we are up by 1 tower so far. And Morgana just recall, I'm heading back down, and I'm going to try to engage this right here, but Ashe and Cho'Gath are here. But I'm not too afraid of him. Ashe doesn't have that much health. Cho'Gath's going to tank build. I do get stuck right there. I do get caught right there, which is a big mistake. And another mistake that I made is I let Cho'Gath use his little stomp thing. Kicks me airborne when I was standing still. It was a dumb move on my part. But I have my ally Shell up here, so we're just going to push this and hopefully get to the next tower. That's our goal. And so anyways, as we continue, Prince Abaddon does get targeted right there. And so is Tagger. He is poisoned right now. He's trying to stay alive. And he's trying to stay alive. That's it. He cannot feed, but looks like Teemo is going to go after him. He's going to get out. And since his first time, we're trying to tell him, go home, please go home. But he just didn't figure it out. And ends up getting himself killed here in a sec by Teemo. Teemo is going to shoot his poison dart, and does get him. Morgana is going against Ashe and Annie in mid right now, and we are going to try to tank this tower. And it looks like Morgana is going after Ashe. We did destroy that turret, so now we are up by another turret, but at top they did take out, oh no, that turret was already taken out. And so we're going to go after Ashe here, and here we go. We're going to push this tower here. I get her with my my push slow thing, and that's one of my favorite attacks. I do the push slow, then I do spinning axe, and then I do blood rush. Blood rush increases my attack and movement speed. So when I'm using spinning axe, I'm throwing my spinning axes faster, and then inflicting more damage. So yeah, that's pretty much the whole point, just to inflict as much damage as you possibly can. So Ashe is going to stick up here, and we're going to go after her, but then Cho'Gath comes. Cho'Gath's got a lot of health, but I do a ton of damage. So I was going to use my ult there, I decided not to.
Legendary.
But Annie is down here, so then it's 3 against 1. Our allies will pull back. Shell and I were like, no, we got this. We're powerful enough. We can take these. We can take these 3. So we end up taking these 3 here in a sec. I should have went in and helped my ally Shell, but we do go after Ashe. Ashe does fall back, so we go after Annie. We just go after the closest champion that was close to us. We don't chase. That was the biggest thing about this game. Like, if you chase, you're going to get killed, because they're going to run you right into a tower. So just get the champion that's closest. Like, even if the other champion that you're chasing after has like no health, you still want to go after the closest champion, because if you get them all down in health, they all retreat, and then they have to go back and heal. So and if you think about it, I do use my ult there. I do miss though. He does flash. But if you think about it, if you do try to go after a champion, if you kill him, sure, the respawn time is longer as the game goes on. I do get Annie there, and that totally my kills to 10. I do flash away so I don't die. Anyways, back to the subject. If you do think about it, they do respawn with full health, and they just head right out of the gate. But if you send them back with very low health, they have to walk all the way back, and then they have to fully heal, and they gotta walk all the way back. The only real time is to chase them down is late game, because it takes 40 seconds to 60 seconds for them to respond. That's a lot of time for you to push a tower. And so anyways, we're going to hold back. Cho'Gath is back. Cho'Gath is finally eating, but as you can tell, Shell and I have barely taken any damage. We're still holding on here. We did use one heal, but we're still confident we can take these. I do lose a lot of health, as I said before. I'm a very squishy character. So if you don't know what squishy is, I take a lot of damage. Ashe does barely get away. I was like, oh, darn, too bad I didn't have my ult at that time. And I'm like, hold on, if we just keep him there for a few more seconds, I can use my ult. But Ashe does retreat, which, you know, wasn't such a bad thing, because then she's got to walk all the way back. And, but we do, Morgana does kill that mid tower. And, but we are still engaging Cho'Gath. I do a lot of damage. And I decided not to go after him, just get the minion kills, get our minions up with us. So then the tower's targeting them. And so we can start taking out this tower here. Because, sure, if you get lots of champion kills, you could win a game. But, if you killed the turrets, you're gonna win. I played a game once where, the enemy got, I think it was 30 kills. And we only had like 15, but we won because we got all the turrets. Now, oh, she does just barely die there. I was trying to help. I have no health. I do chase after Ashe, though. I do not go, though. I see Cho'Gath, and I'm like, whoop, I'm out of here. We've stayed our welcome. I would have engaged, but I'm completely out of mana, and I do have enough money to get my next 2 abilities. And that's one of the other things that will win you games. If you do buy your items, then you're definitely going to be up. But make sure you use a build too. Tagger is getting targeted here by Teemo. Teemo does have increased attack speed and does get him, including his darts and with poison. Teemo is also a very squishy character, so if you can put a lot of damage on him, he will die. He goes down. He's not that happy. Cho'Gath is finally eating some guys. That's good for Cho'Gath. He's finally getting the hang of things. But Morgana does trap him. Does uses her nasty oily stuff. As you can see, Teemo's very low in health, and Morgana is just gonna engage them, push them back. So anyways, I came up here to help up with top. Try to push this tower right here so we get the tower advantage. But I do notice that my allies are taking damage. Now, I run into all 3 of his mushrooms right there. Does take out a lot of health, and I mean, those are good mushrooms, but, and then the enemy does surrender here at 25 minutes, and 4 votes against 1. We just own that game. And, yeah, but thanks for watching. This is Wyatt from WLC Games, and tune into our main channel.